In this video, I will be describing the genes associated with throat cancer in dragons. First, we will discuss the known information regarding the specific throat cancer. 3 genes are thought to contribute to the throat cancer in dragons: gene X, Y, and Z. Throat cancer has a family history with mutations in only gene X contributing to their susceptibility. Benign tumors tend to have mutations in both alleles of gene X, but genes Y and Z have only wild-type alleles. Malignant tumors tend to have mutations in both alleles of gene X, mutations in one allele of gene Y, and gene Z has only wild-type alleles. Metastatic tumors tend to have mutations in both alleles of gene X, mutations in one allele of gene Y, and mutations in one allele of gene Z. Now we will look into each gene specifically. From the known information, I have deducted that gene X is a tumor suppressor gene. Its normal function is to suppress the division of tumor cells in the throat of these dragons. It must also have at least one normal allele to play out its normal function. Here you can see that as long as both or at least one allele is normal, the gene will suppress tumor growth, leading to a happy and tumor-free dragon. Since it's a tumor suppressor gene, both alleles must be mutated in order for inhibition of tumor cells to be prevented. In all of the cases where a tumor grew, there were 2 mutated alleles on gene X. However, when only gene X is affected and Y and Z are wild type, the tumor is benign, causing the dragon to be upset that he has a tumor, but not totally devastated since it is not cancerous. Gene Y can be described as a proto-oncogene from looking at the known information. In this case, its normal function is to suppress the division of cancerous cells in the throat of these dragons. On this gene, both normal alleles are necessary to play out its normal function. When both are normal, the gene suppresses the division of cancer, leading to a happy and cancer-free dragon. Once the allele is mutated, the gene is renamed an oncogene rather than a proto-oncogene, and causes the tumor in these dragons to be malignant or cancerous, leading to a very sad dragon. The tumor is present and malignant when genes X and Y are mutated, but gene Z is a wild type. Gene Z is also a proto-oncogene due to only one allele being mutated that we know of. The major difference between gene Z and Y is that its normal function is to stop the division of metastatic cancer cells. This meaning that the cancer can move from the throat and infect other parts of the body. When both alleles are wild type, the metastatic cells do not divide, and the cancer will not spread, causing the dragon to feel slightly more at ease. However, once there is a mutation on one allele, the cancer becomes metastatic, causing the dragon to unfortunately be very scared and very sick. Overall, gene Z is the main gene that causes throat cancer in these dragons. This is because a double mutation in gene Z is what causes the tumor to grow in the first place, even if benign. Genes Y and Z then cause the tumor to become cancerous and increase in severity.